Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island season 12, episode 16. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So the episode starts with the Islanders finding out that there's going to be a sleepover and everybody's trying to be optimistic. But with Giorgio alone in the other villa, I think everybody has something to worry about.
What do you do for work?
I work in sales. I used to be cabin crew.
You got great teeth, I can tell.
Yeah, I've worked hard on them.
I chose you.
Okay.
Just because I thought you'd give her quite a cool vibe.
You've made me laugh.
Yeah.
And you're kind of my type.
Shut up! What? It's lit, it's lit! You reckon they're sleeping over there?
The theatre of dreams.
Nothing's gonna happen in one night, like, you know what I mean?
Keep telling yourself that, Connor.
You know, you'll be fine.
I think you'll be fine, honestly.
You'll be fine.
Do you know I'm actually nervous?
I don't think you should be.
So of course we're seeing Connor speculate some things. We're seeing Meg speculate some things, and respectfully, both of y'all, I don't want to hear it, okay? Connor, you told the girl to move around. She's going to do exactly that, okay? You literally said, I'm going to take a step back. We should take a step back. And then later in the episode, you're doing whatever you're doing with Megan. Like, nah, not too much, okay? Then with Meg, you have seen him. You know how he is. You've seen him 2 times now. Once with Melisha and then once with Yasmin. You know how this man is. I don't want to hear you talk about, how is he going to... Don't want to hear it, okay? The only person who I feel has a right to be concerned is Alima. Now, Alima does know that on the outside he's been acting whatever, but in the villa, outside of his comments that he made in the game, he's been like pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what his actual type is. We don't know what his actual type is. We don't know how he's going to act when there's another genuine connection in the villa. So I think she definitely has the right out of the other two to be stressed. I was surprised to find out that it was Poppy who picked Romel. I thought Caprice would be feeling Romel, but no, Caprice is feeling Dijon. Then we have Giorgio who picked Helena, and Will who picked Emily. So Shakira tells Harry exactly what she heard from Megan, and I was wondering, like, why? What was the need for this? I don't remember verbatim what she said, but I do think that whatever was said, whether it's not exactly what Megan said, it at least is the sentiment of how she's feeling. And so we're going to see Megan try to downplay everything that was said, when in fact, what was said is what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Harry thinks now that Megan was really giddy regarding Connor. She was blushing and all this stuff. And whether or not that's exactly what Megan said, that's what we see. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly think that Megan and Connor would make a decent couple. It's just that romantic side that she feels is missing from him. He literally says, you know, I get a little bit nervous around you, I'm going to be honest. And on top of that too, I think they're still trying to be respectful of Tommy. So I could see why he's not trying to pull out all the cards, and also Emily's still in the picture, right? So I think that there's potential there. I think with Tommy, he would be Megan's ideal guy like 5 or 6 years from now. Like, he definitely has great potential. He's a sweet boy and everything. I just think he needs to come into his own. Parts of him are still so insecure. And I mean, the man, he's still living with his mama. Not to say that that's necessarily a bad thing, but like, he just gives, I'm not there yet, you know? But he has great, great, great potential. Like Deshaun said in the other episode, if my daughter was dating you, I would be happy. I think if my kid was dating a Tommy, I'd be happy too. Except this whole chattering with the girls a lot of the time, I don't like a lot of that. Harry comes and he relays what he heard from Shakira, and obviously Tommy's not happy about that. I'm not here for the snitching. However, I do think that it was important for Tommy to hear that it's not just Connor doing things. It is also Megan reciprocating that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's also flirting with him. She's also asking him questions to probe the whole, like, well, would you pick me? Do you want to be, like, she's equally a part of this exchange, okay? So finally, Connor has a conversation with Tommy, who relays what he heard from Harry, who he heard from Shakira, who she heard from, Lord, these people. Let's just skip the middleman and go talk to Megan herself. But anyways, Connor has a talk with Tommy. Tommy's not happy.
I just think you've been a little bit disrespectful in the way you've gone about it. And he was like rubbing my thigh and all of that. And I'm thinking, what? Like, if there was a recoupling tonight, you would definitely choose Megan tonight.
I didn't say I'd definitely choose Megan. Trying to give a fair crack at a whip.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to bed with her every night.
As long as you just come to the boys and tell them, absolutely fine. But you didn't do that.
Megan, you buzz it. Yeah. It's all over you.
Brilliant, this is.
Tommy is clearly pissed off. He's pissed off that Megan was doing more than he thought. He's pissed off that Connor didn't give him the heads up. And I can kind of understand where Connor's coming from with the whole heads up thing. Basically, he's like, I'm not going to let you know that I'm genuinely pursuing somebody until I get a gauge on where the connection is in the first place and if it's going to go in a romantic way. The problem I have with that is that you already knew you wanted to take it there, and you guys have been flirting in all of your conversations at this point. So yeah, you could have pulled Tommy earlier. You definitely could have. So then we pan over to Megan, who's jokingly excited about the guys like fighting over her and stuff. And I'm sorry, Megan to me in this episode gave very, very, very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. You're now in a similar position where you were cussing out Yasmin for not too long ago. And you're reveling in it. Reveling in it. Then Tommy decides to take Megan aside to say, hey, this is what I heard. She's downplaying everything. I never said I was giddy. I never said I was giddy. I wasn't blushing. I wasn't doing this. I was... Really? Every time you're talking to Connor, we see all your teeth, baby. Damn near looking at the cavities if you had them. Like, I don't know. Like, whether or not the giddy word was said, whether or not the blushing word was said, that's exactly what we're seeing happen. And she's downplaying it completely. And I did not like that for Tommy. Megan leaves that conversation very pissed off. She goes over to Shakira and she's like, I never said this. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? And then Shakira's like, well, I never said. And I'm honestly getting confused on who said what now. I'm a little bit confused. But anyways, Megan's real issue is with Harry.
Told Tommy, oh, I think Megan's laying it on more than you reckon. Oh, you're getting giddy, like, over Connor and all. What the fuck does Harry know? Harry's not in the conversations. I am. Is Harry there? No, he wasn't. Oh.
Harry said something, bro.
Harry's H.
I don't know, but he's gone at the right time, isn't he?
I don't think that Harry should have said anything. It wasn't his place. But also, he wouldn't have anything to say if Shakira also didn't say anything. Like, girl, why are you pillow talking with a man that ain't your man for real? You gotta pillow talk with a man that you trust. This is not a trusted man. I do agree with Megan when she's like, why would you think that Harry is a reliable source? Have you seen his behavior? Valid. I do see that. But also, Megan has been very misleading. And she's lucky that the information did come from Harry because of his track record. But what's been said is true. What's been said is true. Let's be honest about that. She could have been a lot more transparent and she wasn't. And now I feel like she's popping off because she got caught. Later on, we see her yelling at Harry. Harry's like damn near too stunned to speak. Then she's giving Tommy the business in bed, being like, you really is going to trust him over me? It's giving very defensive, girly. Very defensive. If I was Tommy, I would look at her behavior and be like, if it simply wasn't true, like, end of story, it's not true. But you keep windmilling. And now I'm questioning, are you getting defensive because it is true? Or like, what's the deal here? At the sleepover, people are getting to know each other. And I was watching Dijon's conversation with Caprice. I was like, the eye contact is insane. And literally as soon as I said it, she said it too.
I think I've realised I'm a relationship girl.
Is it? You're family orientated?
Definitely.
I feel like you really want to get married. Do you have like...
Yeah, I do.
Do you have like a certain age that you want to be married by? 28, innit?
And then like kids by 30. 2 or 3.
That's the same as me.
Your eye contact is crazy. Anyways.
Caprice is the one who picked Dijon. Caprice is a bombshell. And even she is nervous in this conversation. It doesn't matter what she does, where she looks, the man is locked in. And I love eye contact. I love it. I'm giving y'all eye contact right now. But I'm just like, he has not looked away for a second. I would even feel a little bit intimidated, like, whoa, the energy is palpable for sure. Then he's like, oh, I feel like you're trouble. I hate that phrase. I hate it so much. Don't act like trouble is thrust upon you. Trouble just chases you and you don't know what to do with it. You go looking for trouble. You put yourself in troubling situations. He's later seen feeding her grapes. And the next day, he's feeding her cherries. He's also telling her, well, she asks, what's your favorite color? And he's like, well, I think you look good in yellow. Also white, you look good in that. Like, you are feeding into this trouble. It's not happening to you. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, Giorgio and Helena have a conversation. Honestly, it was quite boring, but she does say that she likes his demeanor. She likes how nice he is. And then we have Will, who's talking to Emily. She's definitely not feeling it at all. He says that she's the type of girl who you bring home to mama. She don't want to come meet your mom. You boring and you a little bit corny. And I don't even think she's attracted to you in that way to begin with. So it's a losing battle for Will for sure. Then we see Romel. And I should have trusted my gut with Romel.
I've decided to actually, you know, give it a shot. Maybe that's the dynamic I need to go through to find something genuine. Things are going well.
Yes.
I'm used to the girl's head over heels over me.
Yeah.
But again, I'm open. We're all
Okay,
open. What if I had a girl best friend?
Yeah, it's not happening. You'll be occupied with me.
I'll be occupied, yeah?
Occupied.
I feel like I've not really been occupied in a villa, so I want to see how nervous you are.
Did you just want to hold my hand?
No, I'm just making sure you're not, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm
you
cold.
can get cozy if you want to get warmer, it's up to you.
I'm all right.
Chilling and just making sure you're accommodated, you know? Where's the focus on, man?
Everywhere.
As I go on here, they're going down here a bit, like, yo, you'll get more time to see once we go to bed together.
This man says he's used to women basically falling all over him. So now we know where this hard work comment came from regarding Shay. Also, producers, you're missing a lot of context here because like Alima is hard work because she has standards. Like I actually want to see her giving Romel a hard time when he necessarily doesn't deserve it. Like that's what I want to see. Because if I see that, then maybe I could co-sign with her being hard work. But so far, it's just been her setting boundaries, which she's allowed to do so. And it's her genuinely saying like, I'm a slow burn. But even with her being a slow burn, she has been affectionate with him. Y'all remember that day that the man was running to the boys talking about, oh yeah, we were dry humping in the bed. Like clearly that attraction for him is there. Clearly she's like ready to give him more, to open herself up more. She even said that before they departed. He said he could see himself making her his girlfriend on the outside. How do you go from that to this? I'm just glad that Alima is a strict girly. She don't do the nonsense, okay? She's one strike and you're out, which can be problematic. However, in the first stages, I do think you should be one strike and you're out. Because I'm not gonna show you that your pattern of bad behavior is going to be excused. That's how Helena got into her situation. That's how Meg got into her situation. No. I do think when you're deeper in a relationship, there's more nuance, you know what I'm saying? Like there's more room for understanding. But at the beginning, as soon as you see behavior that's not making sense, even after you investigate, no, we're out of there. Later in the bed, we do see Helena and Giorgio share a bed and it looked like they were cuddling. And then Romel and Poppy shared a bed and she says that they were cuddling all night. He was excited. He's like, yeah, I do like that physical affection. I do. Ugh. This man, he's, In the morning, we see Alima and Meg still stressing about their men. Did I just shake the camera? My bad, y'all. Still stressing about their men. Honestly, I feel like Dijon did better than I was expecting. I thought he would at least share the bed. He didn't. But okay, it's still early days, all right? Then we see Tommy, who's still pissed off with Megan. He gets emotional because he doesn't like being accused for things that he didn't do. And so he's like, I'm not saying that I believed Harry. I'm just saying that an issue was brought up and I want to talk about it with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he got emotional about that. I did feel for him. But he says he's not going to talk to her. She says she's not going to talk to him. What else happened? She also had a conversation with Harry, who apologizes for sticking his nose into the situation. And I'm like, yeah, that's great and all, but Megan, somebody needs to hold Megan accountable. Like, Megan, you are doing things behind the scenes, and I would be losing my mind if I was Tommy, honestly, because you're saying one thing, seeing another thing, hearing yet another thing, and then Meg is there just playing in your face. Nah, I would not be able to handle it. Shortly after those conversations, we see Connor and Megan go up to the terrace, and these two start kissing.
Oh, the fucking raging at her. Yeah, he's sat in the fucking hammock.
They can crack on, I'm not even bothered anymore.
Why? Why are you laughing at
Get
it?
lower, like.
No, so they can't see us. If there was a recoupling right now, Who would you hook up with?
But I'm fucking raising Tommy right now, so it would be you.
You're looking at me like that, like.
Like what, like? Kiss me then. Could get used to this.
No, I'm sorry. She's such a hypocrite. She's such a hypocrite because she is doing what the other girls were doing earlier on in the season, and she was cussing them out for it. She's doing the same thing, except she's actually worse because you have a connection that you're somewhat serious about and loyal to, and you're doing this behind his back and then playing in his face at the same time. Like, that's insane to me. That's absolutely insane. I do think that she's open to explore. Everybody is. But then don't cuss out other women for doing the same thing. And then don't lie in Tommy's face as if what he's hearing and experiencing is not real. Like, it's real. I'm sure this man feels gaslit. Like, anyways, she goes down, she tells Meg. Of course, Meg doesn't have smoke for her because they're besties. Connor tells Shay, and I think that's all the people who know for now. In the other villa, we have Emily, who's basically saying she misses Connor. She's wondering if he's worried about what she's getting up to. He's not. Okay. Not at all. I don't think he's even mentioned Emily once. Anyways, then we see Helena. She's enjoying her time with Giorgio. She says, the more that I see him and experience him, the more that I'm like, I'm warming up. She didn't feel that initial spark. She does, however, say that she kind of misses Harry. And she's hoping that he misses her too. Now, unfortunately for me, he is actually missing her. And the girls tell him, like, they do like his connection with Helena. It's just that he doesn't take her seriously. So why would you guys even want to support this relationship? Like, that's supposed to be your best friend in the villa. And you know that he's not serious about her, but you are supporting them. Anyways, yeah, it must be exhausting to be very male-centered. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Then the Islanders get a text. It is a video of what's been going on in I almost said Casa, at the sleepover. It's going to be Casa anyways. I feel like this could have been way more incriminating.
So you're not closed off at all?
No.
I don't think anyone is.
No. Bad with me.
I'll be occupied, yeah?
Occupied.
Quick, I can get him out of the van.
You tell me what you're thinking. You get a good feeling.
Yeah, I do.
I think so too.
When will you learn? Oh my God.
If you really wanted the drama, show Dijon feeding the girl the grapes and the cherries, because that was in the night and the morning. Show Romel in the bed. Show him cuddling up in the bed. Now, do I want Helena to pop off? Because she definitely has the potential. No, I don't. But if we're trying to do the dramatic thing, let's do that. You could even show, oh, well, it might have been a quick turnaround, but Dijon and Romel had a conversation where he was like, at this point, I would pick Alima because I do believe that she genuinely is a slow burn and we do have something strong. But it won't take Poppy. It won't take much from Poppy to sway my mind, though. And really, all he wants from Poppy is physicality. That's what he feels like is missing between him and Alima. This man just likes... Anyways, I'll leave it there. Yeah, that's it. In the next episode, the sleepover people are going to play Truth or Dare, and it seems like it's something that they're doing on their own. Well, producers probably whispered in their ear, but it's not like one of those, hey, we got to text games. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how far they're going to take things. Also, tomorrow I will not put a video out because I do have a doctor's appointment at the same time as Love Island. So I'll just bulk that episode with the next episode. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.